I pray to God none of my viewers are vegetarians. Hey everybody, it's King Koopas here, and welcome back to some more Psychonauts. In the last part, we defeated Coach Oleander and his battle tank, but unfortunately, we had to merge with his mind and we've come out in some deranged freak show called Meat Circus, the final level in the game, which is also annoyingly difficult in some areas. So, without further ado, let's get going here. Not a lot to say, really. I mean, this level... Oh, I forgot to switch up my spells here. Just so you know, you're gonna want to use your ball. Just trust me, you're gonna need to be mobile for this entire level. So, your marksmanship is not bad, and I'd also recommend your telekinesis. These are all mandatory if you want to get through this level, minus the side blast. Anyway, this is a confusion. This is confusion ammo up. I think there's only like 1 or 2 of them in the game, actually. Now that I think about it. So, yeah, they increase the amount of fusion grenades you can hold, but again, it's completely pointless because you get infinite ammo at level 95, and confusion grenades are something that I use very often. So that being said, let's go ahead and start collecting the figments. I'll explain this. So, as I said when you're in the real world, I said that you want to get any cards, but I didn't say that you need to redeem them, because if there are any mental cobwebs or side cards that you don't have, or like you got while you were in here, or you didn't get a chance to redeem in the real world, you can redeem them here for free. So yes, my entire reasoning for not buying side cores was to save a little money. Deal with it. As you can see, we got cobwebs, and it's gonna redeem all of our cards. And we're gonna get and we just gained 16 ranks from that. But anyway, Psi Power Upgrader and Rolling Havoc. Wrecking Ball activates as soon as you start rolling on the Levitation Ball. Psi Power Upgrader and Super Chain Blast. Your Chain Blast can now hit up to 6 enemies in a row. And Telekinesis Extension. Your Telekinesis range has been extended. Let me tell you, that telekinesis upgrade, you're gonna want that for this level, because you're gonna be relying on telekinesis a lot for this level, and you'll see why in a sec. Now, I want to get the steamer trunk tag, and let's go ahead and redeem it at the steamer trunk. At a trunk. I don't know where I was going with that. Steaming trunks. I was thinking of something. Oh, I'm sorry.
You gotta help me save the bunny! If he just holds still, I could catch him and hide him from my dad! He runs a butcher shop. He wants to make food out of them.
That's right. Maury's old man was a butcher. It looks like your childhood memories of the circus got all mixed up with his childhood memories of his dad's butcher shop.
My memories were bad enough. This is just gross. Uh-oh.
You'd better keep that kid out of trouble. With your brains all scrambled like this, what happens to him happens to you.
Ah! Help!
Now I'm just gonna give you a tip here. Whatever you do, don't go for the figments, because if Oli dies, it's an instant game over. What you're gonna want to do is pick up the rabbit and wait for him to grab it. Just hold it still.
Oh, I got you, Mr. Bunny.
And now Oleander's gonna go up to a higher level. And of course, being the little shit that he is, you're gonna have to go ahead and chase him. Now this is why this level is really hard, because he flies up high to the point where you can't reach him initially. You have to you have to climb up to the top of this. I'm gonna grab this because it's right here, and protect him. It's impossible to do this without him getting hurt, so don't even try. Just get up there as fast as you possibly can. I don't know what happens if he dies. It's never happened to me. But it's very easy to do if you're inexperienced with the platforming. This level is going to be mainly gymnastics. While there is going to be a little bit of fighting, you need to have mastery of your gymnastics if you're going to want to do this level properly. I mean, after all, it is the circus. This was where Raz grown up. So if you haven't mastered your acrobatics by now, you're going to have a little bit of a hard time. But just move as fast as you can. Don't worry about figments. Just come back here. It's not to spoil anything, but once you complete the section for the first time, you won't need to worry about Oli. Now be careful, this guy will actually throw spears at you. Ow. Thankfully there's like a safe zone there. Wait for him to throw. Okay, now this is what you have to do. This is probably the most annoying part. You have to like jump and get the swords to stick. It's very tricky to time the first time through. like you have to time it really well, and then you just swing on the swords. Once you're on here, I don't believe that you can take damage, so just keep spinning, and then let go at about here, float, and there's Oli. And as you see, as you go up, more and more of these douchebags are going to be spawning. I hate these things. And now you just got to do, no, wrong. Pick up the fucking bunny.
Grab the bunny.
Yes. I hate this part so much. Especially this part right here. This is the hardest part of the level, getting up to where he is there. I think there's like 3 of them up there. So you better move. If you fail, good game. Like if you fall, it's pretty much G effing G. So be sure to not miss a jump. I believe the easiest way to do this is to like go on your ball. And then just like once one is stuck, just wait for it. Now come on. Grab on. Come on. Yeah. This thing is annoying because there's actually times where you're not going to be able to actually make it to the end unless those swords are at an outermost part of the wheel. So if you can, get it as close as you possibly can. And I believe what we can do here is just use the tight rope. This is actually pretty easy, surprisingly. Usually I fail epically at those dartboards, but we're doing pretty good here. Is the Let's Play curse not gonna torture me for this hardest part of the game? I think that was the last part. Let's see. Yes, once you get to this part here, you're clear. You don't need to protect Oli anymore. You're clear for the taken. So all you need to do here now. Now if you want to, you can go back and start collecting figments. But like I said, I'm going to be doing that for my own separate videos. I hate this level. Like this level visually is interesting, but the level is like designed to piss you off. I just go over here, and I'm praying to God I don't wake up my sister with my excessive yelling. But I hate this level so much. Ugh. Anyway, we got the.
We did it! We saved all the bunnies. Now it's time for the main event. Come on!
Alrighty. So now, at long last, let's get the purse tag. And let's punch open this mental vault and see what Oleander has to hide. The big top. As you can see, Oli was, when he was a child, it was exactly like this. He loved rabbits. However, since his dad was a butcher, as you can plainly see, this guy is a great father figure. This guy should like be in Forbes magazine for Father of the Year. He took the rabbit and killed his best friend. And that forever scarred Oleander.
Come on! This is my favorite ride!
Oh, I hate this part. This is the second part of the level, the tunnel. Let me just grab this. What you're going to want to do here is, of course, like, you know, obviously, you're going to want to jump on the rail. But you want to be holding forward for the most part so you actually speed up. Because there's some jumps that you can't make unless you're going at max speed. So keep that in mind. Also, there are figments on this track that I swear to God you can't get without jumping off. So make sure you have many, many projection layers if you're going for all the figments. Just a heads up. Just keep holding forward. I think that's all you need to do. Holy shit, I forgot how fast this goes. I forgot, if you're going fast enough, you can just like ride over that. And with that went surprisingly painless. Usually this level has me swearing for about an hour. But believe it or not, we're at the end of the level. If we were to go through this right now to the big top, we would move right on to the final battle of the game. However, if I can pull up my totals here, we're only level 78 out of 100. We're not even close to being max level. So you know what that means? The part I've been dreading the most of this Let's Play. It's time to go back to previous levels and finish off everything we need to do. We're going to get all the mental cobwebs, all the figments, all the emotional baggage, and anything else that I have missed during this entire Let's Play. Pretty much how this is going to work is for the next about, I don't know, 9 videos or so, I'm going to try and keep it to a world of video. For the next 9 videos or so, it's just going to be sped up. Me sped up, there's going to be no commentary. It's just going to be sped up footage of me running around the levels, getting all the figments, getting all the emotional baggage. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to say on that matter. Like, I'll provide totals like before the level begins to show how much there is left. I'll like slow down the video for like if I get for the tags for the emotional baggage and whatnot, because those are like the only things I feel could actually lead to trouble finding. Figments and cobwebs, not so much, because figments and cobwebs are kind of, you know, straightforward. It's kind of hard to miss them, and if you're going for all the emotional baggage anyway, you're gonna find all the cobwebs. So yeah, I guess in the next part, we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to start work on cracking all the mental vaults, getting all the emotional baggage, getting all the figments, and overall, getting as close as we can to 100%. And then finally, go to the final battle. So with that, I thank you all for watching. And to be honest, since the next part's not going to be commentated, I probably won't see you until we start the next, until we start the final battle. So with that, I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you whenever we do the final battle.